Andrew McCabe will be in handcuffs by the time this video is posted. What has to naturally follow is the arrest of Comey, Strzok, Page, and the rest of the deep state cabal. This will include the oven mitt fashionista, Barry Soetoro, and eventually over half of Congress. It will lead to the fall of the British Crown and others abroad. Eventually, the Federal Reserve will fall, and the Rothschilds and others will be reduced to broke inmates, or their bloodlines will be eradicated in a global uprising of people who are weary of being slaves and paupers, fighting endless bullshit wars for no reason other than the continued enrichment of the subhuman scumbags who worship Satan. Hello, this is Dave from Net4Truth USA, Whirlwind, Revolt. It is Friday, September 13th. Friday the 13th is not a good day for the deep state. And before I get into this, I want to show you, I got mine, and this is absolutely awesome. We sold out of these. There's another one, instead of the AK, there's a AR-15 in its place. So check out the store down in the description. There's a bunch of t-shirts. And let me explain something to you. Everybody who ordered one of these shirts in the past couple of weeks should have it either today or tomorrow, because they've been shipped. That's how I got mine. I got mine yesterday. So the arrests have begun. It's going to start with McCabe. It's going to go to Comey. It's going to go to the Hildebeest and Barry Soetoro, Loretta Lynch. All of those people, Strzok, Page, the whole bunch of them, they're going down. And there ain't nothing they can do about it. And the investigations, I believe, are going to go over to the British Crown, to the Vatican, and to all these other people who have been eating babies for thousands of years. And you see that the future proves past. We extrapolate from the evidence things that should happen, and they don't happen on our timeline, they happen on his timeline. And I believe he's got his hand in this. Be that as it may, there is going to be some real, jubilation, I guess, when these people are perp-walked. They have committed crimes that we don't even have a name for. The corruption is so deep, and it's got its tentacles into everything, and we wonder why this country is so screwed up. We wonder why it's screwed up, because the leaders that we supposedly elected, we didn't elect them. They made the show like we elected them. They create all these polls, all these bullshit polls. That's since Kennedy, they started with the polls. Oh, he's winning, that's what. Don't listen to the polls. Don't listen to the mainstream media. This is the news now. We are the news now on this platform now. They're trying to censor us, shadow ban us. In fact, today, I'm exhausting local remedy with this platform right here. I am going to mail letters, 3 letters to each of their headquarters, return receipt requested, registered mail, that if they don't answer in 30 days of receipt, they are going to find out what kind of bulldog I am. Because if you make me appear, and you have to do a lot of things to piss me off. But I've reached that point right now. I should have 1 million subscribers by now. They tell me I got 3,700 subscribers. I know from the comments, and I know from the emails, and I know from other ways that I have 10 times as many. You're not fooling me. And you're not going to be fooling the rest of the world if you don't answer my letter and satisfy my demands, which are very simple demands. I just want to be where I was before the election. And if you don't comply, Ms. Wozniacki, whatever the fuck your name is, you're going to be in a world of shit. Because I'm going to charge you with a RICO Act. And I'm going to prove it. Call my bluff. See what happens. I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of my money being stolen, my productivity being stolen, my life stolen from me since I was a child. When they shot President Kennedy is when this whole bullshit started. Now, they tried this before. Corporate Nazi America was supposed to have happened in 1933. Read the book, The Plot to Seize the White House by Jules Archer. They don't teach you this crap in school. They'll teach you that man came from a monkey, ultimately from an amoeba, and if you believe that, from a rock. And this is science. This isn't science. This is total bullshit. This is a state-sponsored pagan religion. I'll tell you something else. If they're teaching your kid evolution in school, you should go to your local federal district court and file a complaint that they are teaching your child a state-sponsored pagan religion. See, they call evolution science. See, I believe in God. I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. And I admit, it's my religion. But they believe that man came from monkeys, amoebas, and ultimately rocks, and they call that science. No, it's not science. It has never been proven. And it is tantamount to a religion. And that's not the worst of the religions either. The worst of the religions is the one that goes back to the days of Abraham, when people used to sacrifice their children to Moloch. They didn't know about adrenochrome in those days, but I'm sure there was some drinking of blood and other such things that has been going on since forever. 800,000 children disappear in this country every year. Just in this country. They just disappear like a fart in the wind. And nobody says a word on the mainstream media. That should be the top story that's being touted 24/7 by the Communist News Network. But what do they put on? Every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Since Trump got elected, you hear nothing but bullshit from CNN. Turn that shit off. Turn it off. You're listening to those people, you might as well smoke crack, because that's what it does to your brain. Believe in bullshit. And unfortunately, fortunately, most of CNN's viewership are bars, airports, pizza stores, and a lot of other public places that are paid by CNN. CNN pays their cable bill and gives them something a little extra to have CNN on. And how does CNN know? Because they get the stats from the cable company. Same thing when you turn your cable box to a certain channel, they know when you turned it to the channel, they know how long you're listening to that channel, and if you turn it off in the middle. So the best thing to do is get yourself a streaming device and just have high-speed internet. Unfortunately, if you're like me here, all we got is Comcast and DSL. And DSL isn't worth a lit fart in a wool mitten. You just barely get your emails. So I do my stuff on the phone because I don't want that shit in my house. I don't want it in my house. I use a VPN. I don't want any of that garbage in my house at all. I hardly ever turn it. The only reason I turn the TV on is I take movies that I download from my phone, put them on a hard drive, and connect them to the TV to watch a movie or something on TV. But mainstream media, never watch it. CNN, never watch it. In fact, I got CNN's channel blocked on the TV, so even when I flip it, it just skips the channel altogether. Because CNN might as well be, I don't know, Hanoi Hilton or something. It's ridiculous. But the arrests are going to commence. By the time you see this video, McCabe should be in handcuffs. And also, the Justice Department had over 280 arrests of email scammers that I've covered on this channel before. Those people that call you up and say, you owe the federal government $15,000 and they're going to come and arrest you if you don't pay it. And how do you pay it? You go to Walmart and buy iTunes cards. Some shit like, I mean, really, people believe this shit. People are gullible, especially old people who don't have all their faculties. They believe this shit and they get wiped out. They recovered over, I think, $3 or $4 million in the first bust. And most of them, guess where they came from? Nigeria. Like I told you, they should turn Nigeria off the internet. Just take the Nigerian IP address and just turn that shit off. Because nothing good comes out of Nigeria. Nothing. Nothing. And they even say in the emails, Bank in Nigeria. They'll send you emails that your relative died, that you don't even know you had a relative, and now he's going to leave you $7 million. But you got to pay a $400 processing fee to get your $4 million. Yeah, right. And if sparrows had banjos in their asses, there would be music in the air. Well, I'm going to cut this video short just to make this announcement that McCabe is probably, by the time you see this video, going to be in handcuffs or shortly thereafter, and that is going to start a cascade of arrests across the whole 9 yards, because it's going to be McCabe, it's going to be Comey, it's going to be Strzok and Page and blah, 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 down the line, because each one of these little bastards do not want to be in prison. So what they'll do is they'll try to make deals. They'll try to flip on each other. The rats are scrambling. The rats are scrambling. We knew it was going to happen eventually. We hoped and prayed it was going to happen eventually, but here it is. Here it is. Friday the 13th. Friday, September 13th. Not a good day for the deep state. Thank you very much for listening. Check out our t-shirts. Support this channel because we're not monetized. And share this video with everybody you know. Thank you very much for listening. Subscribe to our backup channels, Whirlwind Revolt, Inglorious Patriots, and Net for Truth USA 2 Patriot channel. You can also find us at Net for Truth USA on BitChute. We fly so close to the target, we're on our 4th fighter jet. We will be relentless truth seekers until the enemies of freedom are defeated. You can support this channel by using the links in the description. But for a $100 donation, I will personally send you a autographed hardcover special edition copy of Land of Childhood's Fears. Also, visit my bookstore at lulu.com/net4truth USA. If you are viewing this video on BitChute, you can use the links in the description to support us, or simply click the green $ dot on our video to support this channel. Thank you. Links are in the description section.